Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming.
Who else is all Paris terrified of?
Oh, Bluebeard. I'd forgotten.
Edgar Ulmer is a rare director whose films we have talked about on regular Dark Corners Classics, and now here, expressing a promising career marred by personal scandal that doomed him to Poverty Row B pictures like 1944's Bluebeard, which is one of the odder films you can find on Amazon Prime.
You like my little people, huh?
But even working with the ultra-low budgets afforded him by the producer's releasing company, Ulmer did his best to make something of nothing. Nobody is holding up Bluebeard as an overlooked classic, but it's a decent potboiler made worthwhile by Ulmer's occasional flourishes and by John Carradine's performance in the title role.
Good evening.
Despite the cheapness of the film, the actor reportedly ranked this as his favourite of his own performances, and he manages to be seductive yet somehow troubling.
What would Bluebeard want with me?
I should think he might find you irresistible, mademoiselle.
The French legend of Bluebeard has given its name to many films, and the term is used generically for a man who kills a series of women. Usually wives, although not in this case. Carradine's Gaston Morrell runs an elaborate puppet theatre in the park. But this is a cover for his true identity as a great artist with a dreadful secret.
So you're Bluebeard.
Who said so?
It's as melodramatic as that sounds. Building to a rooftop chase that seems almost obligatory. And Carradine is great, delivering what has to be one of cinema's all-time great chat-up lines.
Would you let me make a puppet in your image?
Of course, there are buts, mostly due to the budget. The premise is somewhat let down by being unable to show the killings themselves. The constant and often inappropriate music in the background is both unnecessary and irritating. The brevity of the B-movie forces some jarring leaps from scene to scene and plot point to plot point.
The girl in that painting was one of Bluebeard's victims.
And yet the script grinds to a slow, lengthy plateau in the midsection, seeming to forget for a good half hour that this is a murder mystery. And yet, there is always something to bring us back. The Dutched angles that denote the flashbacks.
Then one day, to pass the time, I began to pinch in it.
The shadows of the hanging puppets as Morrell contemplates his dire situation. Alongside Carradine's sincere yet creepy performance. It's not must-see, but if you do have Prime, then it's there. And it's another fascinating point on the wildly uneven graph of Edgar Ulmer's career. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, it's right there. Ulmer's is a story of what might have been. What other directors could have been amongst the greats if not for bad luck and not getting the breaks? Let us know in the comments below.